and welcome to today's video. Our videos are not a diagnosis. We are simply speaking our opinions, not factual statements. Today we are diving back into the Amberverse, and we will see our girl remain committed to not bettering herself. She calls us fatphobic, and blames weight gain on the lipodema, which is an era we have already struggled through. She starts talking about Maid Jade, and feels that for some reason we want to hear about her days, even though she is practically a stranger to us. Amber admits she has no idea how films are made, and then also admits that she has no idea what incontinence pads are, as Becky suffers flashbacks. Because Amber abuses the copyright system, clips will be heavily edited. So let's get into it.
Hello! Hello! Welcome to a new vloggity vlog. So I have actually been using this, you guys. Yes, I have. It is a little mini, wow, I look sinister.
They're here.
It was Halloween night when I saw the ghost.
Ow! Ow!
It is 8:45 a.m. and so far today I have just showered, got ready for the day, did my makeup. I actually have a load of laundry in the wash.
You've been a busy girl.
Do you see all those tabs open? That's how it always is for me because my attention span is pretty bad. So I will flip through videos, like I'll watch one video for like 1 minute and then I'll do the next one for a minute, then the next one for a minute.
You know, for ADHD.
Filming yourself reading, that's some riveting content, girl.
This is quality content, folks.
What is it? Mama trying to read.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
My dietitian just emailed me, and as you guys know, we had a really bad storm last week, so she had to reschedule talking to the surgeon about me as a patient and what steps to take next. So she emailed me and said that she's getting that rescheduled this week. I'm hoping by the end of this week we'll have a little bit more answers.
It'll be interesting to see if Amber gets the same answers they have already gave her. It seems she is hopeful that they are going to change their mind.
My way or no way at all.
My lipodema and lymphedema is, you know, I'm just retaining a lot of fluid and water in my body right now, and I could definitely even see it in my face.
There's always something, but it's never your fault, right?
It's like I could be eating everything right and doing everything perfect, and my body just says, I'm gonna reject that.
You're a lie. You're a lie.
Girl, you quit the recommended diet for lipodema pretty much as soon as you started it. You haven't been doing everything right and everything perfect. What a freaking lie. It was just another brief era you failed at. You blamed your gallbladder, yet done nothing about it, and continue to knowingly eat food that makes your lipodema worse.
I do show myself, hi, this is me. I show myself on camera. Am I a narcissist? To a lot of judgmental people, and that's just being brutally honest.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone.
I have a lot of people who are very judgmental who watch me. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, she's gaining so much weight. Like, look at her. It just sucks that it's like an okay thing to do. When this is an illness, a disease that I was recently diagnosed with that I didn't know that I even had.
Twist the truth like that.
Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind that that's why sometimes I look massively bloated.
Girl, you look the way you do because of the size that you are. You can't place all the blame onto lipodema when you weigh 500 pounds. Take the accountability.
And thankfully there is a whole community online of people also with lipodema who experience the same problems, and it sucks. I hate that there has to be a community because it definitely sucks having this.
The community is there to help each other, offer support, tips and tricks that worked for them as the people that experience it firsthand. It's not somewhere to wave your I gave up flag.
But like, stop with the judgment. Truly. Like, low key, it's ableist, it's fatphobic, and it's just not okay.
Amber says people have been saying that she looks like she had gained weight, and she calls this fatphobia. Girl, stating the obvious is not fatphobia. Concern for your health is not fatphobia. Noticing that you still aren't losing weight is not fatphobia. It's just having the gift of eyesight.
I can see! I can see!
Okay, you guys, so it is the end of the night. I'm about to go to sleep, but every night before I go to sleep, I brush my hair and I brush my teeth.
Good job.
Well, it's not comment of the day, it's question of the day, but same thing. So it says, you'd be a spoiled brat if it were about a puppy or a purse not saving your life. And I chose this because around the community, people have been saying that I am a spoiled brat because I was a little disheartened and I cried.
Our girl is still triggered by this. It's been 3 weeks and she is still defending her behavior.
Why are we still talking about this?
So I have an interview today. And I'm nervous for it. It's in a few hours. It's on Zoom, so that's gonna be a fun situation type deal. Right now I'm drinking some zero sugar cream soda.
I think now that I am getting a little bit more stricter, I am no longer going to be drinking soda.
My dietitian says that I can drink soda. Me trying to stop it cold turkey like that, dumb decision, because it just made me want it more than ever, so.
Girl, if Tammy Slayton can give up her sodies, then you can too.
You had to give up a lot. My sodies, my chocolate.
All the things that the WLS team have put forward is being ignored one by one, along with the personal goals you set yourself. You are still using straws, still gulping liquids, still not losing weight, still eating 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day, still not exercising 3 times a week. Water intake hasn't seemed to increase. I'm sure takeout has made its return.
Speculation.
And the recommended WLS diet can't be happening as there is no weight loss. And now your weigh-ins have disappeared, which is fine in itself, but it usually indicates that you are gaining or maintaining your weight. At 500 pounds, perhaps the idea that soda can go do one should be something to consider.
And my dietitian is fine with me drinking it right now. So I'm fine with me drinking it right now. Hell yeah.
Of course you are.
Celine put catnip up there. What is on your head?
I think you're stoned.
So it's almost time for my Zoom meeting. And my Zoom meeting's about the same time as Feline. She had an appointment today. Just like a little consultation type thing for like this really big tattoo she's planning on getting.
No one cares!
I don't know if you guys know this, but she has a few tattoos that has to do with me. My actual handwriting is on her skin. That's love, folks.
That's love.
When you're a teenager.
She made this appointment months ago. This is like a huge tattoo that she's actually been saving for.
Girl, why are you telling us? This person is practically a stranger to us. She doesn't even want to be seen on your channel, so why would we want to hear about her next tattoo?
Okay, and by the way, speaking of Feline, I got permission from her to share this. For the last few months, her foot has been hurting her like when she walks. And it was very much like plantar fasciitis or whatever that word is.
I don't know how to say really anything.
She ended up going to a foot doctor who then scheduled her for an MRI. So she got the MRI. One of her feet has an object inside of it. We have no idea what it is.
I appreciate Amber asking for consent to talk about Jade's medical issues, but she doesn't even show her face, she doesn't want to take part in the channel, and has no social media presence. I don't see how it is appropriate to hear about her medical issues. It feels like we have missed some major chapters before reaching that type of information. It's also not something that is interesting for the viewers. Jade has a sore foot, her foot ate an object up at one point in time. Sounds awfully uncomfortable and painful. But she's not a character on the channel, so why tell us?
Read the room.
Okay, this is a genuine question coming from a genuine point of view. I know some people can call me dumb, and that's fine.
Well, you said it, I didn't.
But why can minors, especially children, act in R-rated movies, TV shows, but they're not allowed to watch them?
Are you serious?
I am in confusion.
Allow me to introduce you to the concept of acting. Let's say, for example, a child is starring in a horror movie.
Hey guys, are you ready to beat the shit out of me? I can't hear you!
The big scary monster will be all scary to the little kitty. Then someone yells cut, and the big scary monster starts laughing and making sure the child isn't alarmed, because they are just an actor and not actually a big scary monster.
You okay?
Sometimes the child isn't even in the scary scene, and a stand-in takes their place. Scenes are clipped and cut. Most children aren't even present for the alarming stuff, but movie magic makes it seem like they are. When the movie is finished, the music from the soundtrack is added, which changes everything. The jump scares, the editing, and CGI to make creatures scarier are all added. Quite a concept. Sometimes the questions and thoughts Amber has puts my head in a spin. At first I thought she was going to question child stars being a thing, and being concerned with the harm it can bring them, due to Hollywood and the limelight both being the real monsters. But turns out she just wanted to know how movies are made.
Okay, so Feline just came back from her little tattoo rendezvous. So how did your appointment go?
No one cares!
First appointment's in a few months.
Okay.
3 sessions minimum, around 6 hours each.
3 sessions minimum?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the tattoo was gonna take 7 hours. So it's gonna take, like, wait. 6, 12.
Yeah.
More than 18 hours this is gonna take?
Yeah.
That's a lot of hours of slacking on maid Jade duties.
Oh, it's time for P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box time. Container of something. Oh. Oh. Baby, do you need some pads?
Yeah, I'll take some.
You want some pads? Okay. I'm so glad that we don't have to pay for these. Thank you so much, because there is someone who still has her menstrual cycle in this home.
I'm sorry, are you for real?
Whoever this is thinks they did something, but they did something.
Girl, those are incontinence pads. And it looks like a sample pack, especially with the coupons and pamphlet. So either the company sent it to Amber, as a potential customer considering urinary incontinence is very common during and after menopause, or Amber ordered them for herself. There was just something in the way she handled it so meekly. Normally she tears these P.O. Box packages right open. There was also something in the way she said, "Oh." It gave me bad acting vibes. So is Amber sending these to herself to create a bit of drama?
Speculation.
Amber finishes up by saying, went bowling with some friends and then spent the night at their house. They didn't want to be on camera, which I understand, of course. This is either giving Eric and Ricky vibes, or...
That's a lot. That's a lot. This whole video's a lot.
Let's take a look at some of the comments on Amber's video before we leave the situation type deal. Sometimes I feel that this Amberlynn journey just doesn't go anywhere. It stays exactly at the same point. If you want to save your life sooner, you can. You don't need surgery to start saving your life. Find healthy low-calorie meals on Pinterest, cook your foods, get outside or to the gym, and move your body. You can literally save your life right now. Starting today. Just get off your ass and do something. It really grinds my gears when she always says she's swollen. Coral, do you think we were born with one brain cell? Not her showing us and explaining the YouTube tabs and her super short attention span to try and justify this new ADHD diagnosis she's grabbing onto. Quirky girl. Dietitian-approved soda scene gave me flashbacks to the infamous Burger King mukbang. I have a dietitian, y'all. Trollin. She is never going to change.
I have a dietitian, y'all.
I love how any swelling is caused by lipodema and not the massive amounts of sodium consumed or lack of water intake or lack of any physical movement. Come on, Amber, common sense girl. Amberlynn really doesn't understand how any of the world works. Imagine being 30 plus and having such little real-world exposure. The Tena company must have sent you the sample pack of incontinence pads. Many gals post-menopause have leaking. It's clearly from them because as you pulled them out you can see they are all different and it's not in a commercial package. Went bowling with friends and spent the night at their house. They didn't want to be on camera. It's because it never happened. Thanks for watching our channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, stay safe.